What is going on, party people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Flashback Arjen Robben player review. But before we get into the video, guys, as always, if you could absolutely annihilate that like and subscribe button, let's see if we can get this video to 100 views. Our first video nearly has 100 views, it did really well. Our second video not so much, but I know we can get there this time. Let's jump straight into the review with the Flashback Arjen Robben. So, he's 5'11", which is quite tall for a winger, and that's good in certain situations when the winger has a little bit of strength on him, which he does. Medium-low work rates is decent, it's not amazing. He won't drop back though, which is good if you're going to play him as a out-and-out winger to stay forward and bang in some goals for you. He's got a preferred left foot, which is a bit weird. It's great for attacking-minded players in the sense that if you want to go for a finesse shot, or if you're planning on shooting with him often, but not so great if you're planning on crossing, as he is a right mid slash right forward slash right wing. Unless you move him over to the left, he won't really be putting in crosses, as he does have the 2-star weak foot, which will be talked about later on in the video. However, the 5-star skill moves does make him a very, very, very saucy looking card. So if we head over to the attributes, we can see that he has got the pace to burn for days, guys. 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed is an insane combo for a winger. He's got the shooting to pay the bills. I mean, all of his shooting stats that really matter are above 85, which is just crazy, guys. His passing, as I said earlier, isn't amazing. However, that curve does look really, really nice. The dribbling is out of this world. It is crazy. He's one of the best dribblers that I've ever used on this FIFA. But he does have a weird body type, which we will talk about later as well. Defending stats aren't to be talked about. And the physical stats, he's got a pretty decent amount of stamina, to be fair. Like, yeah, have done him nice there. And a decent amount of strength too, which will come into play quite often. As we can see in the player traits, he's got the finesse shot trait. He's got the outside the foot shot trait as well. And they are two quality traits to have on any card. This is the team that we're using. It does probably look a little bit similar to ones that we have used in the past, at least once. If you go and check that video out, the last video that we did on headliners 𝙁𝘼𝘾𝙏, the link will be at the end of this video, or you can go onto my channel to look at it. The custom tactics are the same as that video as well. So if you want to go and check out the custom tactics that we used, go back to that video and see what we did. But yeah, let's jump straight into this review, guys. As I said before, guys, his pace is absolutely electric. His acceleration and sprint speed combo is perfect for a winger, as it's incredibly, incredibly high. And that's something that you need in a winger on FIFA 21, as pace, counterattacks, all of that jazz is so important this FIFA. However, his shooting is quite inconsistent, is what I found. He does have the 2-star weak foot, which isn't great, especially because you're always going to have to onto that left foot to take at least a decent shot. When he did find his shooting form, it was insane. Like, he was banging in goals left and right for me. He still comes on in my weekend league team, and he does pretty well. I mean, I was thinking about replacing him for the 𝙁𝘼𝘾𝙏, because 𝙁𝘼𝘾𝙏 is very good, but the Arjen Robben card, his shooting isn't sensational, or at least it wasn't for me. It's different for everybody, as you know, different people can utilize the 2-star weak foot maybe better than me. But yeah, that's what I found. His shooting was a little bit inconsistent due to that 2-star weak foot, a little bit dirty with the stamina, but his stamina at 85 is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's going to last you a whole game of foot champs, as you're going to be running down the line with him pretty often depending on your play style, but his stamina was decent at least, and he has a good bit of strength on him as well, which does come into play. Let's talk about the bonuses, guys. So obviously the bonus is the 5-star skills that he has. He's quick, he's a great dribbler. You've still got a couple of days to complete it. I know this review is coming out a little bit late, but you've still got a couple of days to complete this Arjen Robben card. And he's really linkable, so he's not someone that you would have to switch up your whole squad to get into your team. However, some of the negatives, he does have that 2-star weak foot, which doesn't look great on his card. His shooting was a little bit inconsistent, as I did talk about before, and he has the weird running style that some people may not enjoy, like me. However, I love Arjen Robben, and I will make some exceptions for him. I think that if you're going to use him, you should definitely be using him as an out-and-out winger, or a right forward, cutting inside, finessing on his left foot, or even cutting back to a player to smash it in top of the box. He can also play striker, I believe, but that 2-star weak foot may stop him from playing striker a little bit because he's so predictable. You're never going to shoot on his right foot because it's atrocious. And even though he does have that outside the foot shot trait, that 2-star weak foot is going to be coming into play a lot if he's playing striker. However, he was an enjoyable card, and you should definitely, if you do this card, utilize his dribbling stats to the fullest, because that's where the most potential came out of the card, and that's where I found his best area was. So yeah, let's jump into the final review, guys. So, all in all, this Flashback Arjen Robben card was a great card, and he was very, very fun to use, especially because of those 5-star skill moves. He's become a really, really usable card now that EA have absolutely boosted his stats to the max almost, and he was a really, really enjoyable card. He has great links, as I talked about before. You could get that Squad Foundation's 𝙍𝘼𝘆𝙁𝘆. You could get 𝙁𝘼𝘆𝘆 into your team, who is another great card. It's not like you have to change your whole squad around to fit him into a team, and that's why I think he's a really, really quality option as well. You've also got that 𝙁𝘼𝘆𝘆 SBC that was around for a couple of days, and you've got that 𝙁𝘆𝘆𝘆 SBC. So EA are just giving out links to him basically, and they were pretty cheap too. So if you did miss out on those cards, that's unlucky, because both of them got upgraded and both of them do look like very good cards. There is still a couple of days to complete this SBC, guys. He was out for a very long time, which meant that you were able to grind towards him, which made him an even better value for coin player. He's not too expensive. He came in around 150k, which isn't too expensive in my opinion. I know some people that might be a little expensive, but he is a very decent card, and I would say that he's worth the coins. So my final review on him, guys, he was definitely worth it. As I said, you had lots of time to complete him. He's relatively cheap. He's a really fun and enjoyable card, and definitely FUT Champs ready. So I think 100% this card is a win. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below who you would like me to review in future videos. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 views. As I said in the introduction, I know we can do it, guys. This video is the video. Make sure you subscribe down below as well. It really does mean a lot to me, and turn on those notifications so you never miss a video. But that is it for me today, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.